As association, usually we have to working 20 years more already, or 1981 for the beginning. This for the small project. Problem on that time in two issue. First issue, many Akha people we change the religion because the missionary to come about that. The second, Akha children most they cannot read, they cannot write. Not only Akha children, Akha people. For the activity with many issues we work. Human rights issue, education issue, health issue, environment issue, many. Not only the children. We have to working with the children, women, elder people, and the village. Okay, and we want to build the network in the Asia also. Now, the target we want to say for working to first, how can the Akha people we can help by themselves, and we can protect symbol of the Akha and life cycle, because the life cycle for the Akha is mean that they can stay under the sustainable, help together, nature, culture, everything stay together under the peace. The mountain, we have the small school, but we have problem about the standard for the study. Because the parents, sometimes they don't want to send to the children in the school in the mountain. When the organization to take the children, they will tell the parent or the village, okay, my organization or my project, I want to take your children to stay with art. I can teach occupation. I can support about the money to study in the school, good school about it. I can borrow in some dress to the about that. Everything. I help you. I help you. I help you. Most parents they don't know about the situation in the city sometimes. They cannot check in the hostel what happened life cycle there. You know. They hope only, oh, my children to send in the hostel already. I'm the same like that. I'm happy about that because my children can get the some read, some writing to the school already about that. But this is problem. Parents and hostel problem for the participation, for the design something. This is designed for the staff or the organization, but not designed together with the parliament. Most organization they don't talking with about the life cycle in the mountain, but talking with the city every time. When your study finish, working in the company. When your study finish, working with the restaurant about that. But never talking about hey, we are staying in the mountain. We have to few, we have the buffalo, we have pig, we have chicken. How can taking there? How can for working with that issue about that? And culture, very important. The culture they don't talking. Culture for Akha life culture, they don't talking. Usually for the Akha people, we have the knowledge a lot. Example, how can working in the field. How can stay together with the jungle? how can eat, how can talking with the people. For the same like the pit sometimes, freedom, same like the pit. But in the city life cycle, do you know, electricity, everything, for same like the perfect. They want to get the life cycle using in the mountain. Sometimes very, very difficult issue. In the city, when they have the money, it means that you can get everything.
Right.
Good, bad, everything you can get. But this important, for example, organization, every organization very important. How can teaching for the children what issue so good, what issue so can using in the mountain, apply knowledge for to use. Okay, possible something. In Chiang Rai, maybe 40 more organization, 99% they're working about the religion, teaching for religion, a new religion to the akha children. So when they're teaching a new religion, it means that akha life gone.
There's no way to combine the two?
A new life, a new religion, different life cycle, different for the activity. Change, the change, same like I want to say convert the brain.
Yeah.
They make the new people. They make a new people. After they make the new people, it means that everything they can put something. I want to say, help you to go there, to go there. They cannot help by themselves, cannot help. They want to say, hey, please, donation for me, I want to help for the children, about that. This problem for the corruption also. Small stuff, not a lot of people.
Yeah.
You understand means?
Yes.
Because the structure controlled by the family maybe, or maybe just only 1%, 2% about the decide about it. Not have the participation together for the decide about the control, management, how can do, how can check about that. This is a problem also. In my thinking, is a good way for the when some people want to donation, want to help for the akha children. Okay, stay in the village, stay with the family. Who village have the school in the village? Not a lot for the money for to support. Very better. First, the children stay with the parent. They know about some exchange life cycle by the automatic life cycle. Stay together. Sometimes the children can help the parent, and the parent can help the children, and sometimes have the problem, they can know, wow, my children, what happened about that. And when have the situation of the village, they can know, my village we have this problem about students. They can learn by learn by doing. They can learn by doing. Donation people very important to check. You give you donation. Your money is small, okay, you sure, your country. But when they are alive in Thailand, a big project, big money, they change not the protect life cycle, but change the life cycle to the modern. I don't like. Akha history, we never have the history for fighting, killing. We never have history. This is the channel piece for the Akha tribe. I want to protect this. Culture is mean that same life cycle. When we have the culture, it means that we have the life. Okay, under the everything balance, environment balance, people balance, everything. I mean that. The second, we want to give some information to the outside country. When somebody want to help for the Akha people, first you can come talking first. We are discuss together, decide together. Not only donate people and me, with the village, you and me, three. Okay, together, and after that we can working what we are working. We want to achieve this.
Amu ni ma o me so ma o le no nhị ba sơ mà cho lê nói nó bỏ ra họ đủ thả mà lê mưa nó bỏ mi giả họ đủ thả mà lê mưa mưa ra so mưa ra mi lơ lê